Welcome to the newsletter. Ukraine did not miss the golden opportunity to counterattack Russia. On Channel HT New, realizing a golden opportunity in the coming months, Ukraine is determined to continue its offensive against Russia, despite the cold winter that will bring a series of challenges. Newsweek reports that Ukraine's leaders are still optimistic about the plan to regain the territories Russia controls even as the harsh winter approaches, and could have a strong impact on the momentum of Kiev's counterattack. On the whole front, we will continue to fight as long as we have the strength left. Our goal is to take back all of Ukraine from Russia. We will not stop under any circumstances, said the commander-in-chief of the troops. Ukrainian forces, General Valery Zaluzhny, announced. Snow began to fall in some areas of Ukraine midweek. Observers warn of a series of challenges as rainy and muddy weather and a cold winter are approaching. Former Defense Minister of Ukraine Andriy Zagorodnyuk told Newsweek, "The weather will certainly affect logistics. But I don't think Ukraine will delay the counter-offensive. Ukraine won't benefit if the Russians have time. Rest. They will use that time to strengthen their lines, recover and replenish their forces. Ukraine cannot give them such an opportunity." Oleksandr Danylyuk, former head of Ukraine's National Security and Defense Council, said, "We will take every opportunity to move forward. We learned from Kharkov that if you have pushed the counterattack, you can't stop, otherwise Russia will redistribute its forces." In Kharkov, Ukraine's approach is to attack without stopping, find the weak points, and that strategy has worked. At the moment, the situation is quite similar. But that does not mean that they are not. I just attack without thinking. We are always looking for weak points to attack and realize that Russia has many weaknesses, he said. According to experts, Ukraine seems to realize that, after nearly 9 months of hostilities, Russia is having some problems with its forces in the context that it is still training hundreds of thousands of recruits for the front line. Kiev sees this as a golden opportunity to counterattack, because if you wait a few more months, Russia can fix the problems. This can affect the outcome on the battlefield. Russian forces had to withdraw from the strategic city of Kherson last week because they were unable to secure supplies. In many areas, Russia is starting to build strong defenses and trenches to prevent Ukraine's counterattack. Previously, experts said, Russia seems to try to hold back Ukraine, and at the same time increase massive ambushes with energy and military targets of the opponent to put pressure on Kiev in the cold winter. In the early stages of the war, Russia had a series of difficulties when fighting in muddy, soil and rainy terrain, so the possibility that they will step up their combat in winter does not seem too high. If Ukraine delays the counterattack, this is expected to go according to the Russian plan. On the Ukrainian side, the war will certainly not stop, it will continue, military expert Mark Voiga told Newsweek. One advantage of Ukraine is home terrain. Despite having to fight in unfavorable muddy conditions, Ukraine also has a better understanding of the area of conflict with Russia. In the context of both sides facing unfavorable scenarios, Ukraine still has the upper hand. The longer the wait, the more Russia increases its defense. Ukraine should attack while Russia is having problems, Voiga said, emphasizing that Kiev should take advantage of existing advantages and should not miss the opportunity. Golden Guild. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel, share to support and update the latest videos from HT News channel.